Okay, 19, 18. I got a slight double signal at some point there, so could have a bit of shape to it, but it's fairly solid, not too big. I'm very much enjoying this spade. A lot quicker to dig the holes. It's really solid. Copper. Okay. It's interesting. I had a quick glimpse. Okay, here we go. There we go. So I had a quick glimpse of this. It's going to fall away very easily. Look. I thought I saw a little flag. I'm guessing it's a little pin badge, you know, a little badge. There would have been the pin across here. Somebody would have worn that, maybe for an event or something, but what is that, little Union Jack, isn't it? Don't know. It won't be old. It'll be 21st century. Still, nice little item. I've already dug this, and I've seen the shape, but that's it. So it looks to me like a half, you know, a cut penny. Oh, come on, focus. I can't really see it. Need a bit of spray. Ooh. Okay, definitely a hammered coin. Silver hammered coin. Looks like a voided short cross, perhaps, or long cross. Can't quite see. Where are we over here? Let's give it a quick wash. Brilliant. A little half hammered coin. What I can see is voided long cross, so I always get this wrong. 13th, 14th century. Fantastic. Can't wait to get that back and clean it up. I can see a crown here, I think. And some little curls of hair. Brilliant. I can't quite see the monarch. Wow. Okay, walking back from that little hammered coin I just found, as I need to go home and have lunch, and I just seen this. Now, I wasn't going to film it, but it looks quite chunky to me. Not like your sort of standard Georgian copper. So we're gonna have a little look. Oh, something on there. I can put it over here. Is that a Roman coin? I found so few Roman coins. That looks to me like a figure standing up. That is a Roman coin, isn't it? That's I don't know anything about Roman coins. I don't really care if it's in poor condition. I found so few of these. That's a Roman coin. Wow. My first of the year. Well, at least this bit's got detail on it. Yes, I don't know if you can see that. I can see it now, but there's a female figure. I think it's female standing up. She looks like she's holding something, a staff or something. Can't see the other side. Oh, that's brilliant. Something I can go back and research and start learning about Roman coins. Yeah, I definitely can't see any bust on this side. Who the emperor would have been. Well, but that's cool. Chunky Roman coin. Okay, I'm about to leave the field and get back in my car. Now, this is an owl pellet. Owl poop. I was tempted to bring this back and open it up and show my daughter, but I think I'll just show this video. I need a stick because I don't really want to touch this with my hands. But can you see there is a little skull, a little mouse skull or a shrew or something? Some small animal's skull that's been digested and passed out through this owl. It's pretty cool, and I guess that's a bit of a bone there as well. I don't know which bit. Let's see if we can get this skull out. Now, I collect skulls, but I'm not entirely sure I can bring myself to do this one. Oh, this stick is not very strong. Oh, okay, it's really hard to break apart because it's See, look, there's another little bone there, little mouse bone. So some poor little rodent would have been caught and eaten in its entirety and then pooped out onto this cement block. You know what, I'm going to bring this back for my daughter. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I've got a sculpture you can play with. So I don't know what it would have been. Definitely a rodent. Maybe a little mouse. I'm using a stick to mark where I'm going on this road. See this little object? I just had a quick look and I think it's a coin. Or something unusual. Oh, that's really struggling. Oh, something going on there. That does look like quite coin-like. Interesting. Okay, look, this is how awkward that I have to do this. I need to get some sort of mount or something. Where's the light? Over here. Okay. Okay, I think I found something good. I'm just going to have to hope that the focus is working on there. I know there's not enough light to really see it. I don't reckon that's a coin. I'm hoping it's something really nice. I'm not going to be able to show you, am I? I don't want to rub it anymore. This side needs a lot of work. This side, definitely something going on there. Okay, I'm going to have to wash this when I get home. There's just no point in trying to do this now. I'm really hoping it's a cut half, or half a penny, half a coin of some sort. Last hole of the day, 13. Can't complain because I did find a little hammered coin. But what I'm trying to do is grid out an area, and the area I gridded out and did very methodically. I didn't find anything at all. Where I found the hammered coins, where I just went off for a little wander for 20 minutes. Sort of let fate guide me. But I've sort of done that quite a lot on this field, and I have found some nice stuff, but I want to try and do it properly before I can't come on here again. It's down here somewhere. In this. I think I just saw a hammered coin. You see that? Ooh. Yes. Come on. It's a whole hammered coin. The last one was a half one. Look at that. So yeah, what's that? Long cross. I can't see much detail. Let's see if there's a monarch on it. There is, yes. There we go. Who is it? Let's give it a little clean. You can see a W. Usually Edwards. No, maybe not actually. Is that a W? Yes, I had to stop to look, but pretty sure there's a W there and a D and an E. Edward. Don't know which one it is just from this information, but what about, can I see where it's minted? No. I mean, you might be able to, but I can't see it quite as well as you can. Cool! There's a little TAS, Civitas, so it'll be this side. Oh, I can't see that. Not enough. I might be able to see it when I clean it. But yay! 1.5 hammered coins in about 5 hours. And now I've got to pick my daughter up. 20, 18, how deep is it? 4 or 5 deep. It's a bit all over the place, this one. Quite a high number though. You'll be alright. Oh, so much easier displayed. I have to be careful because if it is directly down, I don't want to scrape it. So I'm trying to go down a few inches and then pinpoint it and make sure it's not somewhere where I'm about to dig. Hey, cool, we got a contact. It is really far down. No, it's still here. Well, in case I cut this, I've spent about, it must be coming up to 10 minutes on this hole, trying to find this very elusive object. I see a round thing. Okay, it might have been worth it. So this is the size of the hole, and it was down inside this little bit here. So about a foot and a half down. And then, where is it? There, look. Ooh. Have I touched it? It's a bit shiny here. I think I've... See where it's a bit shiny on that side? I think I've touched it with the spade. Let's find out what it is. Okay. It's Queen Elizabeth. Not Elizabeth, sorry. Queen Victoria. So probably a sixpence. It's Queen of Victoria. Oh no, maybe it's... Yeah. Okay, I reckon that's sort of late 1800s. She doesn't look too young there. Okay, cool. I don't feel as bad if I have damaged it. But still, I love a Queen Victoria coin. She's such an interesting monarch. It was the sort of height of the British Empire. Not proud of what we did, but it was a very interesting time. And we had such a sort of global span. What have we got on here? Oh, that's cool. Three pence then, I guess. I've never found one of these before. I can't see the date. I know you can. 1895, is that? Something like that. Hey, that's cool. Nice, good condition coin. Hopefully I haven't damaged it too much. Let's give it a little wipe. Hey, let's have a quick look at this. I've got no idea what it is. I mean, it looks like the shape of a boot or something, but it looks like it served a function. I can't tell how old it is. I wouldn't have thought it's very old. I know that I'm close to sort of an area where there's a lot of Victorian stuff dumped and newer. I have no idea. I guess it served a function of some sort. I don't think it's old. No idea. I'm pretty sure it's not old. For a minute I thought maybe it would be because there's a sort of crudeness to it, but I think it's cast metal and there's a hole in the top. It serves some sort of function. It's quite an interesting object. I have no idea what it is. I don't think it's old. I think this is Victorian or maybe even newer. It's kind of cool. I've just seen this tumble out. I've got nothing but rubbish for ages, so I've stopped sort of filming as I find things, but that looks probably a button. Can't see the shank though. Oh, no, it's not a button. Ooh, could this be a Roman? Oh my gosh, it's a Roman coin! I've only found one Roman coin in Norfolk, and I can see the emperor on it. There's a face. Fantastic. Hey, my second Roman in Norfolk, and not only that, but my best Roman I've ever found. Like the ones I've had before, couldn't see any detail on them. Okay, I can't see much on that. We're going to wash it up and then have another look. And you can, I reckon I'll be able to identify that. Might even be a bit of writing around it. Fantastic. So happy. I was beginning to sort of give up a little bit, but I just found this thing. Let's try and see if I can get it in the light a bit better. Can't see it very well. It looks silver. Hey, it's got like a little cross on it. Wow, that's really cool. That's silver, I'm sure of it. Or at least has high silver content. It looks like it was, it's broken and there was something at the bottom, maybe another one of these kind of lumps. Not a very nice way to describe them, but these little balls. Maybe it ran down with a bit of length to it, or maybe it was just another one of these. I can't really see what it would have been though, or how it was mounted onto something. The cross is on both sides, and I guess it's not a cross of Christian cross in that respect, because one goes this way and the other one is on all the corners. I have absolutely no idea what that is, but it's a thing, and it's an interesting thing for sure. You know, it's silver, it's decorated, it's very pretty. I have no idea of the age. That's really cool. Hey, I've got something interesting. I'll have to clean it up before I can work out how it was attached. Okay, I've given it a little spray. It's very easy to clean. I still don't have any clues as to what it was or how it was attached or what it was attached to. There's a little kind of groove on this top ball, and I'm pretty sure it's snapped there. Something is snapped off, so it's not complete, but it's very interesting. I love a mystery item. I can go back and try and work out what it is. And I'm sure it's old, and I'm sure it's silver, and I'm probably wrong. It's probably like tin and from the 50s or something, a little jumping jack toy or something. One thing I forgot to mention with this was first of all, the signal. I found it was around 12, I believe, and it was a bit of an iffy signal in that when I first dug it, I lost the signal. It disappeared, so it must have been like this in the ground, and then when I first dug it, it must have turned like this or something, and I couldn't find it again. So it was quite deep as well. It was about 1.5 foot deep, but that doesn't really mean anything because it's just, the field's just been ploughed, and I'm finding fresh grass even deeper than that. The other thing I forgot to mention was that this is probably my first treasure item of the year. Treasure is sort of classified as anything, an artifact that's predominantly made of precious metal, silver, gold. I think it has to be above 10%, and over 300 years old would classify it as treasure item. With coins, I can't remember exactly. It's 2 or 3 coins or more found in the same vicinity, same hole, which classifies it as a hoard and then treasure. The reason I called myself Treasure Tom is because last year I found 3 treasure items. I was very lucky. So I thought I was on a bit of a roll and hoped I might find some more treasury things. And one thing, a distinction I wanted to make as well, is I am treasure hunting, but for me, anything I find in the ground, fossils, the bottom of a grenade that's relatively recent, things like that are treasure. Lead items, pretty much anything I find becomes a treasure. But in terms of classification by the museums, this is an actual treasure item. I suspect if it's over 300 years old, which I think it is, and I'm pretty sure it's mostly silver. But yeah, let's see if we can find any more treasures. Just dug this, a healthy 14. Where is it? There it is. See? It looks like I found another hammered coin. No. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Yes, I have. I found another hammered coin and it's got some detail on it. Fantastic. I haven't found one for ages. I mean, well, apart from the one I just found a minute ago with no detail on it. Hello. Okay, I'm going to give this a gentle rinse. I don't want to rub away it anymore. Fantastic. I think I can see a D at the top right there, which would be Edward. Yeah, I can see ED. It's an Edward. I'm really bad at telling which Edward it is, but it can be identified. Fantastic. Look at that. A little hammered coin. That's really made my week. There we go. So you can see some of that detail now. It's a really beautiful coin. It's a little worn, it's a little bent, but I don't mind any of that. You know, this has obviously been in the ground a long time, and you can see evidence of that in the little bends and bits of dirt and stuff like that. I like it like this. We're going to try and work out the mint. What is that? So, I don't know if you can see up there, it says DON, so that's London. It'll be LON, DON, and then it'll say Civitas at the bottom. And then, yeah, pretty good condition. Edward Penny. I don't know which Edward it is yet. Wonderful. I very nearly left this because we're right by a road and I just presumed this to be a can. But I mean, as soon as it's out, you can see the shape. It looks like a crotal bell. Hopefully, if we're really lucky, it's complete. And if we're super lucky, it'll have some detail on it. Okay, it doesn't look like it's got detail, but it looks like it's complete. That's a bit of a miracle. You know, it's not been bashed by the tractor, by the plough rather. Brilliant. I think that's the first undamaged crotal bell I found in Norfolk. I can't remember how you tell how old they are from looking at this, but it's going to be sort of 17th century probably. You know, people would have had these on their carriages and on their horses. You'd hear them coming along the road. And I suspect you probably had them on your cattle, sheep, things like that as well. You find them a lot in the middle of fields, so it seems like livestock might have worn them as well. But yeah, wonderful. If I'm really lucky when I clean it, I might even get to see a little maker's mark or something. Oh, I'm doing very well because this is very close to where I found a little hammer coin just a minute ago. So I got greedy and dug this without filming it. And I've actually already turned this over, but that's how it came out. It was stuck in the side here. I can see there's a little hole here, so I don't think it's I don't know if you can see that. There's a little hole in the middle, so it's not a coin. But I turned it over like this, and I can see it's quite silvery, and it looks like there is some detail on there. So I'm pretty sure it's a button, but it looks like quite an elaborate one. There's a lot of detail on there. So I'm going to carefully spray this and get back to you. I really don't want to damage it. So I can see some like little greeny bits where the silver effect has worn off and the copper has been exposed to the mud and come through. But look, there's loads of detail on here. This could be an extraordinary button. I do like a detailed button, but I don't think I've ever seen one with so much detail on it. I'm going to very carefully pick off with a bit of straw the big bit of mud and then spray the rest. Wow. Wow. I've never seen so much detail on a button. I've no idea about the age. I mean, it's not going to be old. Not that that term means anything. But usually these are sort of at least, 19th century, 18th century perhaps. The detail is extraordinary. Let's see if I can get it in the sun a bit more. There's so much going on. It's an absolutely beautiful button. I'll clean a bit better at home.
With help from the Livery Buttons and Badges group on Facebook, I had some details on it. The button, which probably dates to the late 18th century, has marital arms on it, with the husband's being on the larger shield and his wife's father's arms on the small shield in the middle, which is known as an escutcheon of pretense, and indicates that the wife was an heraldic heiress. The first quarter on the husband's arms, top left, is usually the key to knowing his surname, and the small hand of Ulster on it indicates that he was a baronet and had the surname of Bridgeman. The suspicion is that this is for Henry Bridgeman, 5th Baronet and later 1st Baron Bradford. He is the earliest member of the family it can be, since the second quarter, argent a chevron gules between 3 leopards' faces sable, which to me looks like an arrow pointing up and then 3 teddy bears' faces around it. I know that's not what it is, but they look like teddy bears. That's the arms of Newport, and his mother was a Newport heiress. I gave this button to the landowner as it's connected to his property, but it's the best button I've ever found. Let's move on.
I've had a really quiet few hours, but there's something down here that has some potential. If I can remember where I put it. Yes, there. Can you see? Just here. See if I can zoom in. Just there. Come on, please be a coin. Yes, yes, it is. It's a short cross. You can see the little cross on there. Oh, I don't want to rub it. Fantastic. Oh, it's been so quiet today. Okay, let's give it a little clean. Wow. Okay, so it's pretty beaten up. Well, there's still quite a bit of detail in it, but yeah, it's a little short cross. No, I don't know what that is off by heart, but they can be dated. I dropped it into the hole. Yeah, they're not too hard to date. So it seems that we can see the bust, but not super clearly. And I don't know what to do about this bend. Generally, I don't bend my coins back because I haven't really learned how to do it, and I don't really mind. But it would be tempting on this one to try and bend that back. Fantastic though. Very ancient silver hammered coin. By ancient I mean it's got to be about 800 years old. There he is. Who are you? You can see this, but here's something that's worth getting cut by brambles for. What is this? It's in great condition. I don't know if you recognise it. A young deer, I imagine. Some sort of deer. Not a carnivore anyway. Should be easy to identify. That is a beautiful skull. Really good condition. The only thing missing is this little sort of orb here that would have been part of its hearing, well, where its ears were anyway. But the nose part is all in great condition. Usually that bit's all broken and damaged. That'll go on my wall. So I don't know what this is. Let's have a look. It does seem to be a coin rather than a button. Oh yeah, okay. That's cool. That's bizarre. What on earth is that? Looks like a hammered coin, like a long cross, but it's made out of copper or bronze. Right, I don't want to rub that anymore. I'll give it a little spray. That's bizarre. I've never seen anything like that before. It's really cool. Maybe some kind of early jeton or something. Ooh. Hey, I found something interesting. It's been about 4 hours. Okay, this is really cool. I've never seen something like this before. It's really bizarre. But I don't know if you can see, you can just make out above the dot in the middle, there's kind of a crown. And it's basically, it seems like an imitation Edward long cross penny. But I don't understand it because I don't, I can't imagine it had silver on it and was trying to pass as a fake contemporary forgery, because surely, it's way too thick to pass as a forgery. So it's bizarre. I've never seen anything quite like it. Sorry about the wind. It's so windy today. So I don't know what this is. I've had a quick look already. I don't recognise it. It does seem coin-like. Oh, it's silver actually. I thought it was lead. Oh, okay. I don't want to rub that anymore then. Could it be a Roman coin? It's too chunky from what I'm used to. It kind of looks like there's a figure in the middle and some sort of writing around the outside. I'm just about to run out of battery on my microphone. My phone rather. I'll give it a quick rinse. It is. It's my first silver Roman coin. I'm so excited. I'm just about to run out of battery on my microphone, so sorry if the audio goes bad. I don't recognise it. I don't know my Roman coins. It's got some sort of circle in the middle there and some writing. It's in quite poor condition. I'm guessing it was a low silver content. But I don't care. It's a silver Roman coin, this is about 1800 years old. So I've given this coin a little clean, and I'm pretty blown away by the results. Look at this. It's so cool. Yeah, I'm astounded by how much more definition there is. I didn't realise it was sort of completely coated in a layer of crud. And I've given it a little clean with some silver foil, very gently. And it's completely lifted all the crud off and shown this amazing detail. So I'm really excited. This is my first silver coin. It's pretty good condition. There is some damage. You can see here it's got a crack, and I noticed from the before and after photos that some of this silver is actually chipped off when I've cleaned it. I'm not sure that is avoidable if I'd been any gentler. I've also lost a letter. I think there was a C here. But I think what I've gained in clarity is worth a tiny bit of damage from removing the crud. So it's the emperor is Demetrian, and this coin was minted 90 to 91 AD. So this is a 1,900-year-old coin, and I'm the first person to touch it. So it's beautiful, proper treasure for me. It's not classed as treasure, but this is what I would count as treasure for myself. I will record this with the FLO. And this on the back, this is Minerva holding a shield and a spear.